final. Next on to the pool deck, coming thick and fast tonight. These finals, having some really close contests as well. 5 swimmers taking the start for this one. Roman Bondarenko from Ukraine, the fastest entry time. He goes in the center lane. There's Makrodimidris of Greece, medalist, gold medalist a few days ago in the 50 metres backstroke. It's a swimmer from Belarus, Alexei Takaray from Belarus, back in the water again after his swim in the individual medley. Jacek Czech just lost out in a close battle for gold and silver in the 50 back. Roman Bondarenko from Ukraine in the centre lane. There is Aristides Makrodimidris, gold medalist in the backstroke in 5, and the bronze medalist in that backstroke race was Francesco Bettella from Italy. The S2 class, Liz, swimmer with severe impairment.
Yes, and so it's always difficult to see who will get up and into the lead, because people start well and then the endurance element of it comes in, because 200 metres for the S2 athlete.
In all 4 limbs and in the trunk. There's Francesco Bettella, there's Roman Bondarenko. Who's going to take them out? Who's going to have the strength at the end here? And we saw Aristides Makrodimidris, very strong backstroke at the end to take the gold in that 50 backstroke 3 days ago on day 1 of this European Championships. Won a close contest with Jacek Czech in Poland, and you see the starting techniques there. Almost all of the swimmers getting held by the feet there by their coaches. The one who isn't is the one, the quadruple amputee. They are down closest to us, Alexei Talai of Belarus. And all the swimmers above him are doing backstroke, most with the double arm. Makrodimidris with single arm alternating stroke there on the backstroke.
Yeah, the Belarusian Alexei Talai, a busy evening for him. We saw him earlier in the individual medley swim, but it is in the centre swimmers, Roman Bondarenko with that double arm backstroke there in lane 4 for the Ukraine, powering away early to take this lead.
Well, he was a finalist in the Rio Paralympic Games. His 5th place in this event. He'll be hoping to be on the medal podium tonight. Bondarenko in lane number 4, leading them out in the early stages. Looks like Jacek Czech maybe lying in the silver medal position as they go past this first turn. 4 lengths of the pool. Bondarenko has a lead of almost 6 seconds ahead of Jacek Czech, silver medalist in the backstroke, of course. Jacek Czech will be hoping to go one better tonight, but in these early stages, it looks like Bondarenko has the lead. Makrodimidris lying in 3rd place, but we know he finished very strongly, and he's alternating arm stroke on the backstroke there. Looking pretty comfortable at this stage. Expect him to pick that up in the later stages.
Yeah, and that alternating backstroke, arm stroke there can have an advantage in those closing stages, because when you're doing the double arm pull, you get a very powerful launch forward with each stroke, but there's a longer recovery to get your arm back above your head. So if you're coming into the wall in the closing stages and you're fighting for that touch, you have that extra single arm to get over, and it does give you an advantage. But no doubt about the leader here as we're coming down to finish this first 100 metres to make it to the halfway point. Bondarenko of the Ukraine looking very, very strong.
Bondarenko will lead at the halfway point, but Makrodimidris already starting to make up some ground on him. We'll just keep an eye on the splits there as they go around the wall. Makrodimidris, quite a good turn there, quite an efficient turn from the Greek in lane number 5.
Yeah, both athletes there getting around the wall very quickly. for them, they've got to pull their whole legs around because they've got no use of their bodies from their chest down. So there's just weight they've got to pull along. And there we can see the contrasting strokes. Bondarenko in the center there, really launching forward with every double arm pull, whereas Macrodimitris a more constant speed, a less power, but it's more constant. And as we can see now, he's really closing that gap that Bondarenko had worked so hard to open up in the early stages.
Well, Macrodimitris was some 5 seconds down at the halfway point. There is absolutely nothing in it now, and he's coming up alongside Bondarenko. Bondarenko is going to have to respond to this, and that double arm backstroke. Just he sees Macrodimitris coming into sight. He's trying to make a move now. Jacek Czech still in third place, but they're all catching Bondarenko. Macrodimitris may well be in the lead as they go over on this final turn.
This turn around this wall, which athlete can get around the wall and back up into their stroke, is going to be very important here as we approach the final 50 meters.
Jacek Czech trying to get his body round there. Use of that right arm to circle them round. Bondarenko, well, is now behind Macrodimitris, and Macrodimitris looks like he's timed this one absolutely perfectly.
Yeah, and as we said, the different strokes have their advantages and disadvantages. And even though Bondarenko's stroke is very powerful, it does mean that his shoulders will start to tire a lot earlier. And here we see Macrodimitris now really capitalizing on that consistent single arm backstroke that he has, and opening up a lead, pulling away from the field. And the question now is, has Jacek Czech of Poland got enough pull left to try and catch Bondarenko, or can he hold on to that silver medal position?
Well, Macrodimitris now into the last 15, and he is pulling away from the opposition here. Bondarenko is in second position, Jacek Czech in third, but the Greek swimmer now coming into the final 5 here, and Macrodimitris is going to add another gold medal to his tally this week. It's gold to Macrodimitris of Greece, 4:53.06. It's the second gold medal of the week. Bondarenko in second position there, 9 seconds behind in the end, and it's a very close contest for third, and Jacek Czech for Poland will take that one, just ahead of the fast finishing Francesco Vitella from Italy.
There we see Macrodimitris relieved to get that victory. In the end, it was quite a comfortable victory for him, but as we said would happen, a lead changing a few times within that race, and at certain points within it, it looked like Czech of Poland had a chance to take the lead as well, but Bondarenko managed to hold on to that silver medal position.
In the early stages there, we saw Bondarenko just forge ahead, but Dimitris did look like he was holding something in reserve in those first 50, 75 metres, and once they got onto the second half of the race, turned down the power and went away from the opposition. Another good swim from Aristides Macrodimitris of Greece. He will take another gold medal here in Dublin. Alexei Talai just finishing now in a time of 6:15, so an improvement, big improvement for the Belarusian there. So 13 seconds faster than his entry time. It's gold again for Aristides Macrodimitris of Greece, this time in the men's 200 freestyle S2. Roman Bondarenko the silver, Jacek Czech the bronze. We saw another excellent performance there from the winner. The lead changing hands as we went through this race. It's a long race. The winner just under the 5-minute mark, so very much a test of endurance. Another medal for Poland, Jacek Czech. Silver medalist in the backstroke. He's got a bronze medal now in the 200 freestyle. It's McSweeney again on medal duty. Jacek Czech taking that bronze medal there. silver medal for Roman Bondarenko. He's the early leader. He looked in good shape early on.
Bondarenko set down the gauntlet, did everything he could, leading at the halfway point, but he just started to pay for that early pace in the second 100 and snatching that silver medal.
Yeah, and a really well-paced race from the winner, Aristides Macrodimitris. He's having a great European Championships this week. Another medal for Greece. Another medal for this man, Aristides Macrodimitris. Two European Championships before. He's never hit the top spot until a couple of days ago. And now he's got 2 gold medals here in Dublin.
Ladies and gentlemen, the World Power Swimming European Championship medalist.
Oh, we like the Greek anthem as well, don't we?
Yeah, Macrodimitris there being rewarded for the perfectly paced race. It was a very exciting race and a deserved gold medal.
Head check. Waving to the crowd there, Bondarenko on the left-hand side. First time we heard the Greek anthem tonight.